Hi folks, Darren here, a very warm welcome back to the channel. We are currently in pre-NAMM 25 mode. There's been a number of releases so far this week that I think we want to take a look at before NAMM officially starts in about 24 hours time. I'm actually stuck in South Wales right now. Yeah, no NAMM for me. Maybe next year. Birmingham Guitar Show though. Yes. Let's quickly go over some of the highlights for myself so far from the pre-NAMM run-up. The very first thing we are going to look at is an offering from the guys over at Ibanez. And this particular one is my favourite out of the bunch in terms of finish. The Ibanez AS7 3G semi-hollow guitar in Moonstone Silver Flat is just stunning. It's absolutely stunning. Does come in other colours, but I think this is the only one that really matters. Am I right? This particular guitar has a linden top, back and sides with a bound rosewood fretboard and acrylic block inlays. The neck is an AS Artcore set-in neck made from Natoya? There. Google it. And boasts 22 medium frets. It comes with classic elite pickups, which are passive and ceramic, and gold hardware. Now, I'm not usually a lover of Ibanez guitars, they're generally not my thing whatsoever, but have you seen it? It's a thing of beauty, and I will be looking to get my hands on one, even if I've got to buy the damn thing. Next up, the one that has got people talking on the internet as it currently stands, and it is the new Fender Standard Series. Fender haven't had a Standard Series in quite some time, so bringing this in is pretty cool. I'll be looking to try one, you know, but it has set off a few arguments which we'll get to in a moment. There's Strats, there's Tellies, there's Jazz basses, there's P basses, there's Acoustasonics which we'll get to, and all the specs have been standardized. I'll run the specs up here next to me on the Stratocaster in particular because that's the one I'd be interested in trying more than anything, as I am currently on a Stratocaster binge. But I was speaking with Lee Fuge about this earlier on, and we just don't know where it sits in the Fender catalogue or if it's in the right place. Price-wise, it's above Squier Classic Vibe, but the features aren't there, but it's below Player 2, and for £100 less or £100 more, you could probably get what would essentially be a better tried and tested guitar. And my conclusion was that maybe this guitar is to appease the headstock snobs. Fender are no strangers to put in their badge on guitars that aren't made in Japan, Mexico or the USA. Hell, some of Fender's best guitars have come from China.
China.
I think it was the Modern Player series. I had two of the Telecasters. They were insane. So for me, I don't give a shit about what it says on the headstock. If it's a good guitar and it plays well, you can say if it's worth the money or not. But around the £600 mark, I'd say it's probably going to be okay. But I will reserve judgment. On the note of the Fender Standard Series, obviously they've also got the Acoustasonic Standards. Again, made in Indonesia, but the strange thing with these is that the fretboards are actually rosewood according to the specs, whereas they're either maple or laurel on the Strats, Tellies, P basses and Jazz basses. So in terms of spec, yeah, having a rosewood fingerboard in this guitar is quite weird. It's got a Natoya, I don't bloody know. Anyway, it's pretty much made out of that wood on the body. And coming in at about £1,000 less than the USA variant. I mean, that's not bad. It's definitely worth checking out from Fender. And just a quick one, IK Multimedia have brought out another Tone X pedal. It's a Joe Satriani signature. It's going to be preloaded with up to 20 of his presets. It's going to have access to a load of Joe Satriani's amps and stuff, and they throw in about an extra £100 on top of the price tag, which it blows my mind to have a signature profiler or capture device. I don't know, it's like me having a signature Line 6 Helix. I don't see the point in having something like that when the whole point of it is to download everyone else's tones or create your own. I don't know, I just don't see the point in it. I just wanted to throw that in there as a bit of NAMM news because people love the Tone X. Here's one I did not see coming at all, because it seems like only yesterday that Corey Wong was pushing his signature Fender Stratocaster. But now, Music Man have come up with the Corey Wong signature Stingray 2, and this thing looks nuts. It comes in a couple of finishes. It's got Corey Wong HD humbuckers in the neck and bridge, 22 stainless steel frets. It has an enlarged headstock and Stingray bass inspired aesthetic, marked as one of the key features. I wouldn't say that's a key feature, but looks a bit big, but I'll reserve judgment. It's got a high gloss polyester finished alder body with a roasted figured maple neck, rosewood fingerboard with a 10-inch radius. The pine green is my personal favourite colour, does remind me of a Stingray bass. The gold hardware set it off with a 1 volume, 1 tone, 3-way selector. It just looks stunning, stunning, stunning. Will they come out with a sterling variant so people like me can afford it? Probably at some point in around 5 years' time, if Corey Wong hasn't jumped ship within a 2-year period of his signature with another company. That's blown my mind, that has. It just seems like yesterday. And up next is one I have absolutely prayed for.
I prayed for this and it happened.
And if I'm going to be buying any guitar, actually really buying any guitar on this list, it's going to be this one. Ever since we saw the photos of that worn white EVH SA216 prior to their release, when they were putting teasers out, and we saw Wolfgang plaster them everywhere. Oh man, I was in love. I want that worn body with that colour, the shape. I just think those guitars are stunning. That's the one. The white one is the one for me. However, I think because they're a Fender company, they're really going with this whole standard series thing, and they have brought out an EVH SA126 standard. I can't. Just look at it. Just I need one. I need one. I have to have one. Going with Fender's whole thing of using Natoya. That word even. God, they're making this so difficult for us Welsh people. With a routed chambered Nayato body with Nayato centre block. Still not sure if I'm saying that right. It's got a baked maple bolt-on neck, 22 jumbo frets, a Graphtec tusk nut, 12 to 16 inch rosewood fingerboard. Yeah, and these are using rosewood, not laurel as well, so don't even know where they're made at this point. I'm guessing Indonesia as well, based on the whole standard thing. So I'm really not understanding the separation of these Fender guitars, even though it's not a Fender guitar, but under that umbrella. Why the different, laurel and these and rosewood and these, just fucking pick one. I don't care if it's rosewood, I don't care if it's laurel, I don't care if it's Richlight. I'm not one of those guys that believes the wood or the fretboard matters and all that shit. But just make your mind up. Thumb wheel at the neck butt for adjustments. It's got an E-hole and it's got SA126 bridge and neck pickups. The body finish is gloss urethane, and the paint job, it had vintage satin white. Oh. My other half's gonna start getting worried about some of these noises, I can tell. So yeah, there is my rundown of the best things to come out of NAMM before NAMM has even started. This is going to be my only NAMM recap or cap video for the rest of the week. I mean, I'm gigging tomorrow, I'm gigging Saturday, I got a birthday party Saturday, so I'm probably going to end up throwing some stuff out on Sunday. What do you think of these pieces of gear? You let me know in the comments below. Is there anything you've seen rumoured or you've seen that you are excited about? Please tell me. I need to look at more stuff. I'm going to be watching as much NAMM stuff over the next couple of days, weeks, months as you are, and my wallet is already crying for mercy. Anyway guys, thanks so much for sticking around. I will speak to you very, very soon. Oh, by the way, subscribe.